Episode 6, The Listening Lab, Understanding Spoken English, Think in English. Hello and welcome back to the Smart Listening Lab. I'm Amy, and I'm so excited to have you here for our 6th episode. We're on a mission to train your brain to think in English, and so far we've covered breaking the translation habit, building your vocabulary vault, finding your grammar GPS, exploring real-world English, and even starting to find your unique English personality. I have a special speaking session planned for you later in this episode. I'll say sentences and I want you to repeat them after me. This exercise is incredibly important for improving your spoken English, so be sure to stick with us until the end. If you haven't listened to our previous episodes, be sure to check them out. The links are in the description. Today we're focusing on a skill that is arguably the most important for fluency: listening. The title of this episode is The Listening Lab, Understanding Spoken English, Think in English. You might be a great reader, and you might even be getting better at speaking in your head. But do you ever find yourself in a conversation and feel like you're only catching a few words? Do you wish you could understand native speakers when they talk fast? This is a super common problem, and it's because spoken English is very different from written English. It's full of connected sounds, contractions, and a natural rhythm that can be hard to follow. This episode is about unlocking the secrets of spoken English. We're going to talk about why listening is so hard, and more importantly, give you a new way to practice that will dramatically improve your English listening skills. Why is listening so hard? The connected speech problem. The main reason you might struggle to understand native speakers isn't that they're speaking too fast. It's that they're not saying every word clearly and separately. They connect words together in a process called connected speech. Words like going to become gonna and want to become wanna. Phrases like I don't know often sound like I dunno. Your brain, which has been trained to see each word as a separate unit, gets overwhelmed. It's like trying to read a sentence where all the words are mashed together without any spaces. Our goal is to train your ear to hear these connections and understand that they're just shortcuts. Let's look at a real-world example. Imagine a native speaker says, "I'd love to go." A learner might be listening for, "I would love to go," but the speaker's words are connected. The would often disappears into I'd, and the to can get reduced. To your ear, it might sound like a single sound. Another example is, "What are you doing?" which sounds like, "What are you doing?" in fast conversation. Once you know these patterns, you'll stop trying to listen for 4 separate words and start hearing them as a single phrase. Adam's story. The listening breakthrough. I want to share a story about a former student of mine, Adam. Adam was fantastic at English writing. He could produce perfectly structured essays and emails, but he was terrified of phone calls. He would get so stressed because he couldn't understand people on the phone. He was listening for every single word, and his brain was just getting overwhelmed. We started working on the exercises I'm about to share with you. Adam would take a short news clip he found interesting, maybe just 30 seconds long, and he would listen to it over and over. He wasn't trying to understand everything. He was just listening for the sound of it. He began to notice how and would often sound like n, and how of would often get lost in a phrase like a cup of coffee, which sounds more like a cup of coffee. By training his ear to these subtle changes, he stopped trying to translate and started simply hearing the meaning. After just a few weeks, he told me that he had a phone call with a colleague, and, for the first time, he felt like he was keeping up with the conversation. He had found his listening rhythm. You've been doing amazing work building your English foundation, and this is where it all comes together. Now is the time to truly empower yourself by building the muscle memory for spoken English. Don't worry about being perfect. Just focus on feeling the natural rhythm and flow of these connected sounds. This practice isn't just about what you say, it's about what you hear. Let's start training your ear and your mouth together. Repeat after me. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna go to the store. I want to grab a bite to eat. I want to grab a bite to eat. I gotta go. I gotta go. What do you think? What do you think? Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Shoulda known. Shoulda known. Let me see that. Let me see that. Kinda late. Kinda late. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. How's it going? How's it going? I'm outta here. I'm outta here. You should have seen it. You should have seen it. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Could you help me? Could you help me? That's fantastic. Every single time you practice, you're making incredible progress. You're building fluency one connected phrase at a time. Well done. Repeat it once more. Your English Listening Lab. Practical exercises. Ready to train your ear. Here are 3 simple yet powerful exercises you can start practicing today to learn English effectively. The single sentence shadowing. This is different from the shadowing we mentioned before. This time, you're not repeating long paragraphs. Find a short audio clip from a favourite English podcast, a TV show, or a news report. Listen to just one sentence, maybe 5 to 7 words, and try to write down exactly what you hear. Then, listen again, and again. See if you can identify where the words are blending together. For example, listen for how a phrase like I'm going to eat sounds like I'm gonna eat. This trains your brain to recognize the sounds, not just the individual words. The fill-in-the-blank exercise. Find a short audio clip with a transcript. Listen to the audio and read the transcript at the same time. This is a powerful way to connect the spoken sound to the written word. Then, listen again, but this time, try to anticipate the words before you read them. Next, find a transcript without audio and try to predict how a native speaker would say a phrase. This is a great way to improve your English comprehension on a deeper level. A real-life example of this is watching a short clip from a show like Friends. The dialogue is fast and full of contractions. Watch the scene with subtitles, and then watch it again without them. You'll be amazed at how your brain starts to fill in the blanks because you've already seen the connection between the spoken word and the written form. The focus on the feeling method. This is an advanced technique. Listen to a short clip without worrying about the exact words. Instead, focus on the emotion and the intention behind the speaker's voice. Are they excited, sad, angry? What is the overall message they are trying to get across? Often, if you understand the feeling and the context, Your brain can fill in the missing words. This builds your intuitive understanding of the language. It's a huge step toward improving English conversation skills. Your weekly challenge: become a master listener. Your challenge this week is to dedicate 10 minutes a day to one of these listening exercises. Choose a short clip you enjoy and work with it throughout the week. Don't be discouraged if you don't understand everything at first. Just like building a muscle, your listening skills will get stronger with consistent practice. By training your ear to hear the natural flow of spoken English, you'll feel more confident in conversations and understand more of what's being said. This is the final piece of the puzzle to truly think in English. Thank you so much for joining me today. Your commitment to this journey is inspiring. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe to the Smart Listening Lab and leave a review. It helps us reach more people who are ready to make this shift. See you next time, and as always, keep thinking in English.
Thanks for tuning in. Keep practicing, and for more English lessons, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.